In order to get the app to work properly, we must first organize our competition classes and number the athletes. This begins in the Event Builder, under the Scoring tab in Competition Classes Ordering. You can drag and drop your competition classes into the order you want, and then simply click the Go button to assign numbers to those athletes. You can assign numbers as many times as you want, all the way up to competition. Once you've assigned numbers, you can set up your judges. Here, I've set up a panel of 5 judges, and I've marked Pam as the head judge. You can indicate the number of high and low scores that are to be dropped and configure other elements of your published score sheets right here in the judging app setup. Now, it's time to hit the app. The judging app is an HTML5 mobile app. That means there's nothing to download. Judges simply access bodysquid.com and the system will take them directly to this screen where they can tap the tablet judging app and scorekeeping screens button. From there, they can select the event and then choose either the judging app or the scorekeeper grids. We'll pick the judging app. Once they're in, either the head judge or the event host can unlock the judges panel and select the appropriate judge. And here we'll take the head judge. The event host or the judge would then select the class that is next up to be judged. And in this case, I've taken open bikini out of order and taken us to the over 5, 6.5 class because that has the most contestants in our sample event. You'll see on the call-out screen that each athlete is represented by a badge. The judges can then drag and drop the athletes they wish to see in the first call-out group into call-out group box number 1. You'll notice at the bottom of the screen that call-out groups can be scrolled horizontally. There'll be enough call-out bins for you to drag athletes in based on the size of the class. Once every judge picks their call-out favorites for that particular group, they'll tap the Send button. That sends the call-out votes to the head judge. Now, in the Bodysquid and Inspire configuration, the head judge has no discretion to include or exclude specific athletes from a call-out group. The head judge simply indicates the number of athletes that are included in the particular call-out group. Now, if I lock in the top 5, the system will choose the top 5 athletes based upon the number of votes they received from members of the panel. In case of later call-out groups like 2, 3, and 4, where certain athletes might have gotten votes for call-out group number 1, we'll factor that into their average rank, and they will ascend the list accordingly. So in this case, if the head judge taps a 5, the system will lock in the call-out group and there's no discretion. And so back on the call-out screen, we'll tap the placement button and you'll see that I can now order the 5 athletes that were chosen for call-out group number 1. So I'll just drag these athletes around. Tap the Save button, and now those preliminary placements are saved. I can move to the next call-out group and do the same thing. If a particular judge gets ahead of the pace and tries to place athletes in call-out group number 2 before the head judge has locked in the call-out contestants for that group, they will not see any contestants. They have to wait until the head judge accesses call-out group number 2 and locks in the athletes. Now, every judge on the panel will be able to place the athletes in that call-out group according to their preference. At the end of that class's judging, each judge can tap the Final Ranks button and visually see athletes by call-out group and individual order of placement, and then make final adjustments as necessary. They'll save their results, and that will lock call-out movement from that point forward. And and now it's time to move on to the next class. It's worth noting that to the right of the athlete's badge on the draggable bar are the crossover classes that athlete is entered into. In addition, on some of these athletes, you'll notice a green number. That number indicates what rank you awarded that athlete in a previous class. This information is very useful to keep judging consistent. On the scorekeeper screen, you'll see controls that allow the scorekeeper to set the class being judged and a button to update the final ranks. Tapping the button will cause the system to compute the final ranks, dropping the high and low score as configured by the event host, and automatically breaking any ties that may occur. At any time during the competition, if an athlete scratches a particular class, all the event host or the expediter needs to do is access the event dashboard, locate the athlete, tap on the athlete's detail panel, and scratch that athlete from the class. The athlete will no longer appear in the score sheet for that class or the judging screens in the tablet app for that class. To get more detail on the operation of the tablet judging app and day of event setup, including expediter sheets, just visit bodysquid.com and use the Find menu.